Letting go isn't just about moving on. It's about reclaiming your peace and opening up space for growth. In this video, we'll dive deep into why letting go is crucial for your emotional well-being and how it can set you on a path to a more fulfilled life. If you're tired of relationships that drain your energy or situations that stifle your growth, then this is the video for you. We'll explore the profound impact of letting go and provide you with practical strategies to make the process smoother. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our next piece on Stoic excellence. Now, let's delve into the steps that will help you embrace new beginnings by letting go of what no longer serves you. Recognizing the need to move on. You know, recognizing the need to move on can sometimes hit you like a wave, especially when you're feeling emotionally drained and disconnected from your true self. It's almost as if you find yourself trapped in this endless cycle of arguments and frustrations, and you start wondering, wait a minute, is this relationship actually helping me grow? Or is it just reinforcing all these negative emotions? And honestly, as Dr. John Gottman, the renowned psychologist, points out, constant conflict is often a sign of deeper issues that need addressing. So, when these feelings start creeping in, that's your first clue, your first step toward gaining some real clarity. Now, let's talk about those moments when you feel like your vulnerabilities are being used against you, or worse, when your boundaries are being crossed time and again. That's a major red flag, wouldn't you agree? Brené Brown, who's an expert on vulnerability, reminds us that we all deserve emotional safety. So, if you find yourself justifying toxic behavior or making excuses for someone else's actions, it might be time to take a step back and rethink the dynamics at play here. You see, these unhealthy patterns can slowly erode your self-trust, making it harder and harder to recognize when it's time to let go of someone who's not serving your well-being anymore. So, why not take a moment right now to really think about how this relationship is impacting your mental health? Are you genuinely thriving, or are you just going through the motions? As the philosopher Alain de Botton suggests, love should be a source of joy and support, not just a way to survive. I know it's not easy to acknowledge when it's time to move on, but prioritizing your emotional health and happiness is crucial. You absolutely owe it to yourself to seek out connections that lift you up rather than drag you down. And remember, it's perfectly okay, more than okay, actually, to choose your own well-being over a relationship that's no longer serving you. Emotional healing and processing. Healing from emotional turmoil, as you probably already know, is a journey that really requires time and patience. But the good news is that there are some simple, yet incredibly powerful ways to start processing those feelings that have been weighing you down. One of the most effective methods, and I can't stress this enough, is to express yourself openly, whether it's through journaling or just talking to someone you really trust. This initial step is so crucial, especially when you're trying to navigate the complexities of letting go of someone or moving past a challenging situation. So, let's dive into 3 impactful strategies that can truly enhance your emotional healing. First up, journaling. Now, have you ever considered the power of just putting pen to paper? According to psychologist James Pennebaker, writing about our feelings can significantly improve our mental health. It's like when you document your thoughts, you're not just getting them out of your head, you're actually gaining clarity about your emotions. And Pennebaker's research even suggests that expressive writing can help reduce stress and, believe it or not, boost your immune system. So seriously, why not give it a try? Next, let's talk about engaging in creative activities. Creative outlets can be incredibly therapeutic, right? Renowned artist and author Julia Cameron, who wrote The Artist's Way, really emphasizes that engaging in creative activities, whether it's painting, dancing, or even cooking, can help us tap into our emotions in a unique and very personal way. These activities allow you to release those pent-up feelings and foster a sense of peace. Cameron argues that creativity isn't just about making something, it's a form of self-expression that can lead to emotional healing, making it such an essential part of self-care. And finally, seek professional help. Sometimes the best step you can take, and this is something Brené Brown often talks about, is to reach out for professional support. Therapy can provide structured guidance that's tailored to your individual needs. Brown emphasizes the importance of vulnerability and seeking help when we need it. She insists that sharing our struggles with a trained professional can facilitate deeper healing and help us navigate our emotions more effectively. So with the right support, you can explore your feelings in a safe and nurturing environment, which can make all the difference. By incorporating these strategies into your daily life, you're essentially creating a solid foundation for emotional healing. Just remember, it's a process, and you don't have to navigate it alone. Each step you take brings you closer to really understanding and embracing your emotions. Acceptance and letting go. You know, acceptance really is an essential part of personal growth, wouldn't you agree? It's what allows us to face reality without being weighed down by unrealistic expectations that can feel like a ton of bricks on our shoulders. Carl Rogers, the renowned psychologist, once put it perfectly when he said, "The curious paradox is that when I accept myself just as I am, then I can change." And isn't that so true? This kind of acceptance is about really seeing people and situations for what they are, which in turn helps us let go of the emotional pain we might still be holding on to. But here's the thing, closure, as much as we might want it, isn't always something we can achieve. And that's okay. Instead of getting stuck on seeking explanations or apologies from others, we really should focus on our own healing journey. The Buddhist philosopher Thich Nhat Hanh nails this idea when he says, "Feelings come and go like clouds in a windy sky. Conscious breathing is my anchor." By embracing the present moment, we can acknowledge our emotions and the situations we're in, and this creates a sense of inner peace that helps us move forward with a lot more ease. Now, let's not forget that emotional pain is just a natural part of life. Dr. Brené Brown, who's a research professor and author, often talks about how you cannot selectively numb emotions. When we numb the painful emotions, we also numb the positive emotions. It's so vital that we process our feelings instead of pushing them aside, because this act of processing is what really helps us let go. And you know what's really interesting? When we accept our role in past relationships, it can be incredibly enlightening. It gives us the chance to learn some valuable lessons that can guide us toward healthier connections in the future. Friedrich Nietzsche, the philosopher, once said, "That which does not kill us makes us stronger." Acceptance doesn't mean we're okay with what happened. Rather, it's about recognizing the reality of our experiences and making the choice to prioritize our well-being. Strategies for personal growth. So let's talk about personal growth for a moment. To really foster that kind of growth, engaging in self-reflection is absolutely essential. Think about it. It's a powerful way to uncover how your past relationships might be influencing your current interactions. Brené Brown, who's a renowned researcher on vulnerability and empathy, really emphasizes this point. She suggests that by understanding our emotional history, we can start creating healthier patterns moving forward. So, with that in mind, let's explore a few strategies that can help guide you on this journey. First off, establish boundaries. Now, setting clear boundaries in new relationships is crucial, wouldn't you agree? According to Dr. Henry Cloud, a clinical psychologist and the author of Boundaries, defining what's acceptable for you not only protects your emotional well-being, but also empowers you to engage more authentically. When you know your limits, you can navigate relationships with confidence, and that's what helps you avoid falling into the same old traps as before. Next, let's talk about cultivating emotional resilience. Mindfulness is another key element in personal growth. Jon Kabat-Zinn, a pioneer in mindfulness-based stress reduction, teaches us that staying present allows us to focus on new experiences rather than getting lost in the shadows of previous attachments. And honestly, by practicing mindfulness, you can build emotional resilience, which makes you better equipped to handle life's ups and downs. Over time, this practice can really transform your perspective, helping you to embrace each moment fully. And finally, there's exploring new interests. You know, stepping outside your comfort zone to explore new hobbies and activities can be incredibly fulfilling. Elizabeth Gilbert, the author of Eat, Pray, Love, suggests that engaging in pursuits that genuinely excite you not only leads to personal discovery, but also shifts your focus away from what you're letting go of. By filling your life with new experiences, you bring joy and renewal into your world, allowing you to create a vibrant tapestry of life that reflects who you are now. So by incorporating these strategies into your life, you're setting yourself up for profound personal growth. By reflecting on your past, setting boundaries, cultivating resilience, and exploring new passions, you pave the way for healthier relationships and a more fulfilling life. Remember, as you embark on this journey, it's not just about letting go of the past. It's about embracing the promise of the future, building a support system. So let's be honest, letting go can often feel like an insurmountable task, right? But here's some good news. Building a solid support system around you can really help ease that burden. Experts like Brené Brown really emphasize how crucial connection is, pointing out that vulnerability is the birthplace of belonging. When you reach out to trusted friends and family, you're essentially creating those essential connections that give you the emotional backing you need. It's pretty amazing how just sharing your struggles can foster understanding and validation, making you feel a whole lot less alone in what you're going through. But that's not all. You might also want to think about joining support groups or even online communities. Dr. Judith Orloff, a psychiatrist and author, talks about how these spaces can be incredibly healing. They give you the chance to share your experiences with others who truly get what you're facing. This sense of camaraderie doesn't just offer encouragement, it's also a powerful reminder that you're not on this journey alone. And of course, let's not forget about the value of professional help. Psychologists like Dr. Tara Brach advocate for seeking therapy as a way to gain tailored guidance and coping strategies. A therapist can really help you navigate your feelings, providing tools that empower you to let go more effectively. Just remember, reaching out for help isn't a sign of weakness. It's actually a sign of strength, embracing new opportunities. So let's face it, embracing new opportunities can often feel a bit daunting, right? But here's the thing, it's truly a gateway to discovering paths that resonate with your deepest passions and dreams. Tony Robbins, the well-known author and motivational speaker, put it best when he said, "The only limit to your impact is your imagination and commitment." And he's spot on. Letting go of unhealthy relationships and situations creates this beautiful space for personal growth and transformation. But how do we actually start embracing these new opportunities? First up, explore your interests. Seriously, dive into hobbies that spark joy in your life. Not only does this enrich your daily experience, but it also opens doors to meet people who share your enthusiasm. And here's something fascinating, according to psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, who coined the term flow. Engaging in activities you love can lead to a state of optimal experience where time just flies and you feel completely absorbed. This connection with like-minded individuals can inspire and motivate you to push further and explore new horizons. Next, think about setting short-term goals. Break down your aspirations into manageable, bite-sized pieces. Life coach Marie Forleo really nails it when she says, "Success doesn't come from what you do occasionally, it comes from what you do consistently." By focusing on smaller, achievable goals, you can stay grounded while still being open to unexpected opportunities. Each small victory builds confidence and momentum, opening up pathways you might not have even seen before. And finally, there's practicing gratitude. Take a moment to reflect on your past experiences, even the tough ones. Renowned author Brené Brown emphasizes the transformative power of gratitude, saying, "When we give ourselves permission to be imperfect, we create a space for the vulnerable and the messy." By acknowledging the lessons learned from previous challenges, you can shift your mindset, allowing yourself to truly appreciate new beginnings and the potential they hold. Embracing new opportunities, when you think about it, is really a journey filled with growth and discovery. By exploring your interests, setting achievable goals, and practicing gratitude, you're welcoming the exciting possibilities that lie ahead. In conclusion, as we wrap up, remember that letting go is more than just a task. It's a crucial step towards personal growth and rediscovery. From recognizing when it's time to move on, to building a solid support system, and finally, embracing new opportunities, these are the key strategies that can transform your life. So, thank you for watching. If you found value in this video, don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment with your thoughts or experiences, and share this video with your friends and loved ones. By doing so, you're helping them find the same clarity and support that you've gained here. Together, we can all grow stronger and move forward with confidence.